I didn't hit her. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. Ah! Oh, hi, Montetré. What you doing?
I was thinking about giving myself a lobotomy with this spoon.
Cool. Can I help you unpack your feelings? Wow. You're a filmmaker. Is that one of your movie posters? It's sexy.
You have no idea what this is like. Moving to a place where you know you're going to die.
I do know. I'm making this podcast with you right now. You know, you're probably not going to die anyway. My grandma died of a hiatal hernia. You're sexy. If you had a penis, I'd probably have a wet dream about you.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Hey, Sean. Welcome. Hey, Sean. Welcome back.
Hi.
How was your week?
Oh, my week was just dandy.
Yeah?
Yeah. How was your week?
I mean, it was great until I had to watch this movie.
Yeah. What the fuck? What? Shut up. You love this movie.
I'm gonna love getting my feelings out about this movie.
For one thing,
my feelings about this
the movie that we're talking about, America, is Don't Talk to Irene, and it is probably the best movie in the entire world.
So let's press play on it. Let's start it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a cheerleader.
I love this movie. I think this movie is so incredibly sweet, and there are a couple of things that I don't like about it, but that's every movie, I think. But Pat Mills is the writer and director in this movie, and he makes a story loop and ties everything together so well. I just think he did a great job. I love it.
I honestly can't stand like any of the characters. I think they're so poorly developed.
This is Irene Willis. She's 15 years old and lives in Canada.
Here we have our lead character, and she is the biggest loser, and it's her first day of high school.
Hey, The Biggest Loser, was that the name of that show where everyone had to lose weight?
Yes.
Gina Davis, wow, you can hear the plastic surgery in the voiceovers.
Oh my God, you stop it. Gina Davis is perfect.
Holy shit.
Well,
Gina
when I
Davis-
was a child, I did whatever I wanted to do. When I was in the League of Their Own,
She's not. This isn't South Park the movie.
I am here to help you. I'm your conscience. My name is Gina Davis.
Well,
I think that was a bit harsh.
well, Montetré, I'm just going to tell you, and I'm going to tell America right now that you're just wrong, and wrong some more wrong, because this movie. If you don't like this movie, you have no heart. You're not even a human being.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
You did too.
I said
you
I hated
it.
There's a big difference.
I love it. And if I did contact Pat Mills and he did watch this podcast, he would be able to immediately tell that you're not human.
Now you've got a friend on a podcast just shitting on it. You're like, that's a better way to do
Probably,
it.
I'm not going to contact him now.
Hey, check this out.
Well, anyway, but he can tell.
Thinking of you. I can see the strings of this movie. Maybe it's my fault for making movies.
I don't think I know what you mean. Please explain.
Every little thing, like it just feels like here's the puzzle piece, and I can also see every single time we're in the same room again how it's been shot the exact same.
I'm gonna be a cheerleader.
You know what else you're gonna do this year? You have no place to go but up.
I wish you were my mother, Gina Davis.
You realize you're talking to a poster, right?
Yeah.
It was always my greatest dream to take up less space in the world.
I know that well.
This town needs you.
Thanks,
Gina Davis is my mother.
That's it.
What are you doing? Why can't you just be normal? Stop it! And like Stop it! Taylor Swift!
Other girls need my help.
But what about me?
Thank you for liking me and not Taylor Swift.
It's very lazy filmmaking.
I don't think it's lazy.
It is.
filmmaking.
It's just like shoot what's on. They're just shooting the action. They're not building any. And it's so trite. This entire script, like it's so been done before.
Are you a boy or a girl?
If gender were a country, I'd be Switzerland.
It could have been so much better if they had gone with like a more fevered dream approach. This is just going on with kids' gloves, I think, the entire time.
Well, I think that you're just picking on it. Yes, you're right about a lot of the things that you're saying. Not everything, but a lot of the things you're saying, you're right. But it's a movie, not a film. It's having fun. And it doesn't take itself seriously. And it's adorable because of it. It's lighthearted and there's just nothing offensive in any way. I like it. The end.
I think it's very offensive filmmaking.
1, 2, 3 claps. that was a fast podcast. And then we were done.
Oh man, this movie sucks major.
No, it does not. You stop saying that right now.
Like there's no real originality, I feel like, in this particular movie, because I've seen every single one of these things before and I've seen it done better. And also like
I won't argue that.
It just seems half-assed, you know? Like
I won't even argue that. There is a little half-assism going on, but I don't think that is problematic. I think that's also that adds to the charm. And you're not wrong. The storyline is not particularly unique, but it's still an affecting storyline because it's an outsider. And I love the fact that they bring in Milli Vanilli.
This here is Milli Vanilli.
Can you just hold on for a second? I'm on my hamburger phone.
And the record guy, the record store guy, offers it to her and explains, the whole Milli Vanilli story. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, so this is like something that was like a treasure that was rejected by millions of people, which is what she is. And right. I think that was a really nice tie-in to the storyline. And I think it also speaks to your complaint that it's too much fluff. Milli Vanilli was fluff. I will admit though to downloading Milli Vanilli on YouTube after watching this and then rocking out to it.
You know what this movie could have been? A fine television show.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a TV show. You're right. It is.
I would give it credit for that. I just don't consider it a movie. I kind of consider it more of a TV movie.
It reminds me of one of those TV after school specials.
And that's kind of where my anger comes from because it's not even a movie, not a film. It's a TV movie, And it's not even. It's not, to me, it's not a great TV movie.
What is art supposed to do? It's supposed to make you feel something, right? And this art makes me happy. It made me very happy the first time I saw it. It made me even happier the second time I saw it. I just think it's adorable.
I don't think I like the taste of DNA.
Let's catch people up a little bit. The plot of this movie is there's a kind of an unattractive, heavy girl, her first day in high school, and she wants to be a cheerleader really bad. She ends up meeting a mean girl who gives her who pranks her into doing something that is then really embarrassing, and so they all get into trouble and they all get suspended, and their suspension is they're sent to work in an old folks home for 2 weeks instead of going to school. I don't know if that's really done. I don't really care. I thought it was a cute idea.
Do you know why you've been sent in here to help?
Excuse me?
I like to listen to bluegrass when I'm getting changed.
Anyway, so they have to go to the old folks home, and she actually connects. Irene actually connects really well with the old people. And she ends up, and she wants to be a cheerleader really bad. So she ends up getting a group of these old people to be her cheerleaders. And then they're going to be on this America's Got Talent kind of television show. And so they've got to get from the old folks home to the
Where's
studio.
that spoon?
And they don't make it to that, but they all dance. They all do their routine in a parking lot.
You can keep laughing at her. It's not gonna work. She doesn't care. But I do. And if you bully my daughter again, you little bitch, I'm gonna call your mom.
And the movie ends happily. Everybody, all the characters are better and happier.
It's too bad they don't have one of the characters die halfway through the movie.
Well, actually, there is a dead body that they take out right in the very first.
But it's nobody
scene.
we know.
Nobody we know. No, you're not wrong. Actually, one of the old people dying
would have been great.
Would have been a little bit of a twang.
It would have brought them together, everybody.
Could have brought them together.
It's like, I just changed that guy.
Somebody could have had a heart attack while they were doing their routine in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so it's not about that anymore. You know, it's a whole thing.
What are you doing?
I was thinking of giving myself a lobotomy with this pen.
I just feel like this movie could have been a lot funnier. Like like the writing, the scene that we did where she sits down, she goes like, "Oh, what is this? Is this your dead wife? She's beautiful. Oh, wow, you were a boxer too? What else? Like all the things in your life, I'm just pulling them out and asking exposition dump." But it's just gnawing at him.
You were a boxer. Cool. Is this a picture of your wife, Chuck? She's sexy.
You have no idea what this is like. Moving into this place where you know you're gonna die.
I do know. High school started yesterday. You're very sexy. If I had a penis, I'd probably have wet dreams about you.
That could have, I think, been done better. I think that the idea was there. I just didn't feel it. I just don't feel it. I feel it is pulled off when we talk about it, but I don't see it.
Montetré's pointing some really good things out.
Suck my dick.
You have a dick?
I'm having a crisis here. I still love it, Pat.
Sorry, Pat. Sorry, Pat. Sorry, everybody involved. You made a fine film. I mean, TV movie. I like that you did it.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
Here's a movie that I think is like a lot like this, but done extremely more like, Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Oh, great movie.
Right?
That's an absolutely genius movie. There's
Now that movie has a lot of things that, like, it's similar with this in many ways, but I feel like it gets into that weird kind of filmmaking, kind of like, here's the perspective, like, here's the joke.
Don't you have any dignity?
I'm better than a D-.
But Welcome to the Dollhouse is not as pure as this.
I'll give you the pureness of the movie. This movie is as pure as dog shit.
This movie is pure. That's why.
That's great. I just don't ever want to find it on my lawn. They should have made it like a lot more like one person's whole entire thing was like, I just want to get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about her dancing routine. I just want to get home. I just did Florida or some shit.
Oh yeah, that would have been funny if they went along with it just so that they could escape.
Right.
Do you think there should be more weird moments?
I think the whole
Would that
thing
tie it together?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
you?
I think completely it would help out because it just feels too clean.
A cheerleader 2 years ago got accidentally vaginally penetrated.
Must have hurt like a bitch.
No, she liked it. So please be careful. The last thing you need is to inadvertently discover that you like being fisted by another cheerleader during your last year of high school. Like I did.
You're not a kids movie. You're not a Disney movie. So why are you being shot that way? Like, if you're going to be shot that way, because that's the point of like being sardonic and you're really just trying to do satire on that whole entire thing, and well, then really lean into it, because right now it looks like you're barely trying.
What are you doing in the living room? It's only for special occasions.
Why can't we just live in the living room, Mom?
Because living stains.
And this part, she's like, is this the part of the dog's butt? This is like forced, right? Because he just said that.
He just said that.
Just said it.
The whitest dogs always have the dirtiest buttholes.
Gross.
You know, and just like, dude, like,
and boom, there it is. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And it happens a lot in this, and again, that's why it probably would have made for a great TV show.
Is everyone's vagina okay?
And you know, another thing is they never tell us why she's obsessed with Gina Davis. I would have loved to have figured out a bit more into that.
Yeah, where did that come from? Yeah, we don't know. It's not.
It would have been cool if one of the older women here were like, I was in that movie with her. I was actually Gina Davis's stunt double, or something like that. You know?
Well, guy, I really appreciate the way that you're just ruining this for me.
Well, I don't, I'm just saying. And then this stuff,
Thank you.
I don't know.
No, I cannot in good conscience say that you're wrong about anything. I usually can.
Open the door! What am I supposed to do? You're grounded. Why can't we just finish fighting like normal people? Because you're not normal. I gotta go to work. I'll be back in an hour.
They never go back into the fact that she basically abused her daughter and tied her up in a room with an electrical cord.
Well, she didn't tie the girl up. She tied the door closed.
Sure, that's still pretty disturbing.
No, it's brutal. Yeah, no, there's something wrong with it.
I would have much rather preferred if the mother somehow did come to terms with her, but was still like an abusive person, abusive asshole. Instead of tying her, whipped her with that fucking cord. There was some actual abuse going in on the things, and there's a real reason why she always wanted to use and
then she used her telekinetic powers to make the house fall down into the ground.
I mean, if she carried enough.
Yeah. God damn it, you took that away from me.
She carried enough weight.
Damn it. Damn you. Curse you, Montetré.
I'm so sorry.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
Boom. I'm Irene. What? Oh my God, you're terrible. I didn't realize this before I met you, but you're
you didn't realize something about me
before I met you. But you're a bad person.
That's a stupid thing to say.
Once I met you, I realized
you're a bad person.
You're a bad person.
It took me a while. That's gonna make for a good podcast. Talking to a terrible person. To be clear, I think that it's a good script. I think that it's poorly executed visually, and I think that it could have deserved maybe a better rewrite.
Every Thelma needs her Louise.
It's a Thelma and Louise, and they go into the Grand Canyon, i.e.,
yeah, I guess they go kill themselves.
Well, they're going bravely into the unknown, which is the high school.
That's how Thelma and Louise ends. They kill themselves.
Well, yeah, but that was different. This is not that.
They don't just go into the Grand Canyon. They drive off and die in the Grand Canyon.
Make him stop.
Yeah, that was good luck.
Fuck you.
No.
And then Gina Davis.
My name is Gina Davis.
Transfers.
And I'm going to change your life.
To the mean girl.
This could have been done a little better, but I still like it. I like the idea.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, it's starting to bring all these things together. And yes, there were some little bits.
I saw your dancing online.
You make me feel funny.
My name's Jock Zimmerman. You don't have to shake my hand. That was weird.
He is not a high schooler. He is a substitute teacher, temp.
I can't believe it. A fat cheerleader.
Don't mess with her. You'll regret it.
Why?
So this is the scene. This is the only scene they needed right here. So she's like, so who's that? Da da da. That's a girl you don't fuck with. And then you realize that somebody walks up and goes, who are you talking to? And she's like, what? And it was Gina Davis who she was talking to, and that's how we realized that, she's talking to Gina Davis. And we never actually needed her to apologize to the girl. We just see her watching her like it's a batch. That's the scene.
I don't know. Every once in a while, Montetré, you say a zillion. It's like a million monkeys with typewriters. In a million years, they'll type out Shakespeare.
Oh man!
And here you've done it.
I like to shove a couple of bananas up your ass.
Ow. Yeah. You. That would have been good, actually, to have, instead of that girl, to have Gina Davis behind her.
There's some random person, maybe it was somebody who we've met before.
Yeah.
Who you're talking to.
Yeah.
The teacher. The alcoholic teacher.
And there it is.
He's like, oh yeah, I see her sometimes too.
I see her.
The alcohol teacher says, are you talking to Gina Davis over there?
Talk to people.
Right.
So anyway, I love it. You're not wrong about many of the things that you said.
Because I'm like a bunch of monkeys.
In general, you're wrong.
I'm like a million monkeys.
About these things.
In front of a million typewriters. That's me.
A million monkeys with a million typewriters in a million years. Yeah.
I've got a hit Twitter account.
I'm going to give it 3 claps because this movie makes me happy despite its faults.
Cool. I'm going to give it a clap.
Wow.
So we're doing polyester?
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Polyester?
Yeah.
Ah, that's excellent. I love that. Yay.
Okay, cool. But wait, is that it?
Bye.